like this.
Exactly. It keeps the community alive, it keeps the community well, and it's really exciting. Like this next match we got here, Myran, Uncivil Ninja versus Goblin and JAVI. This is going to be nuts.
And Goblin, another character swap, and he's going Ike. Bruh, make up your mind, my guy. God dang.
It's like sororities.
Oh my god, swords. Oh man. But we're gonna have to deal with it as we have another sortie of Shulk returning back on the battlefield, well, small battlefield if you will, for our first game here.
This is going to be a very interesting combination of characters here. We're going to have a, Uncivil Ninja with the Monado arts. I mean, versus Ike. I wonder how this is going to play out.
I mean, hey man, again, we got some two swords, so like it does even the playing field a little bit, but again, there is some little trinkets in there with the Monado coming into play. As we see here, Jump Monado not letting him die for the life of him. Smash Monado now online, trying to see if he can. Wow, Hobby, beautiful maneuver, trying to get back on stage, and beautiful back air from Goblin, securing Uncivil's first stock.
Ooh, that's the classic. That's the Ike special.
That is the buff move.
Yeah.
That
Ether.
Did not. I wouldn't say did it deserve it, okay? But why does that kill? Let's be honest, bro. Like, I know we both play Smash. Like, how many times have you been up B at ledge at like 90? You're like, oh wait, I don't die by this. You're just like, why?
I hear ether in my nightmares, so no, I know.
Bro, I hear rain, you hear ether. We both wake up, we're just like, oh, what's going on? But already, being on 2 stocks apiece, trying to see if they can secure it at least a little bit faster. Looking like Uncivil Ninja probably might fit the spectrum here, being at 87, and a meaty back here.
Wow.
Wow, and Myran also taking the fall as well, and now it's just like that, they're on their one.
Ike's strength has really benefited Goblin in this game. I mean, you just hear the meaty hits. I think he's launched, he's taken at least a few stocks here. I mean, it's the strength coming from that sword is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of new heights that he can achieve, especially with the character swap. That's what it's all about. Because we're seeing him do consistent up-Bs with Ike. The character that we've seen before, like Crom, has been using that so consistently. But again, like you said, that kill power was not there. But again, the character like Ike, he can really make up for it. And so does Hobby on Earth, securing the kill off stage, taking Uncivil's last stock. And it is now up to Myran to take the 3 with 1 purple Pikmin.
1
2
purple
Pikmin, 3 Pikmin, and 1 stock.
I mean, he's really going to have to make something happen here if he wants to take the game.
He's kind of doing it, though. He's staying alive a lot longer than he should be. You thought a character like Ike would already taken it, being at 99 with a lot of damage that he gets out. It's like Myran has a chance to at least, I wouldn't say close the door, but leave it cracked open.
Exactly. Doing a great job.
Oh my gosh! He's mine now.
Yeah,
he works for
Pikmin.
me. Dude,
Villager pulling out the purple Pikmin, giving Olimar a taste of his own medicine there.
I cannot believe it. My man snapped him. He throws it. Yeah, come here. Like, do you wonder what the purple Pikmin experienced there? He was just like, what is this void? What is this oasis?
Manhandled by Villager and thrown right back at his boy Olimar. That hurts.
Yeah, right there. But hey, he used the character like he thought he would, and he executed on it perfectly, securing the stock and securing the game 1. As we go to game 2, I think no character swap. Thank you, Goblin. Thank you.
I do want to say, I think another thing that's really working for Goblin right now is I've seen Ike last game was not going off stage nearly as much as he was with Roy or with Crom. Very much staying close to the center of the stage and using those up-Bs when he has the opportunity to do so. I think it's helped him
right now.
Exactly. And like you said, Ike doesn't have that great a recovery. And he seems to be a little more careful with going off stage now.
Right now, we're seeing him trying to play center stage, but Myran's Pikmin are just not letting it. What?
What?
What did he hit?
I think there was a pigment on him.
Okay. This character needs to be buffed. I mean, no, don't buff height. Don't buff height. But right there, like, that was just such an unfortunate situation with the side B. Somehow clearing its name was, I don't know what it hit. Yeah, it may be true that he hit a pigment on the way there, but I guess we'll never know. Just got to keep it rolling, as we've seen before.
No idea what happened.
I can't even tell you, dude. I can't. But already, I can tell you that Javi met the Earth being out of the blast zone. Oh! And we've seen that multiple times from Goblin trying to get that cheesy, I wouldn't say cheesy, just more strategical way of killing somebody, you know?
More strategic, there you go. Yeah, and again, you see Ike coming out with those meaty swings, killing Uncivil Ninja off the top with an up air. You hear the...
Yes, sir. That is that's the power that Ike withholds. It's not even the ult either. Woo! Beautiful up B usage, trying to get that little edge guard going and using the tree to stop him as well. Beautiful.
That was very smart. Good for Goblin right there.
That's the one thing you want to keep in mind as well, because I think Ike goes cross stage, especially on the stage like Hollow Bastion. So if he wants to stop somewhere, he's just like, okay, the tree can be my positioning.
Right.
And like so, we've seen him utilize it. Oh, beautiful tech from Uncivil Ninja.
But doesn't quite make it back.
He's air dodging a little bit too much. I don't blame him. Didn't expect that to happen. And using the Smash Monado finally in its favor, securing the stock from Goblin. That dash attack will just do the job for Goblin, securing Myran class stock.
Oh, look at those meaty hits. Ike's raw power really doing so much for Goblin right now.
So unfortunately, you think Goblin's going to go Ike throughout the whole thing, even in Grand Finals, or you think we're still going to expect some Roy and Crom gameplay here and there? Because already look like we're seeing it right now. It's been a huge shift in how they play and how Goblin utilizes these stocks.
Massive shift. You see, I don't know why he chose to go Ike this time and not last time. I think he might choose to stay Ike, but I don't know if there's a specific reason he chose Ike for this particular
You mean
matchup.
like that?
Yep.
You mean like that? Oh, that was really good Monado switching from Uncivil Ninja. He did swap out a Smash Monado. He's like, oh, I'm in the blender. Gotta get out.
Yep.
So he swapped his speed, and that was the option. And it did keep him alive, but obviously the hobby on Earth, you know. Kind of giving Mother Nature a taste of what it is to fight.
You see some really good patience come out of Hobby there, because he tried, Uncivil Ninja tried to mix it up with hopping up with a counter, hoping that Hobby will just react to him getting up and then throw out a move, but instead Hobby waited it out and hit him with Mother Nature.
Right there, this is like game 3. I want this to be game 5 so bad. I really want Myran and Uncivil to like just pull something out, and they bring this back to like every blood, sweat, and tear that they can to make it happen. Again, anything can happen, but right now, looking like Javi and Goblin are not the ones to play around.
Absolutely not.
Already going back to Hollow Bastion, swinging out the gates of the speed Monado, getting those couple of nairs in, racking up percent.
Shulk Nair is so good. I feel anyway.
I don't question it, but like again though, it may be good, but with players like these at such a top level, they're like, that don't really faze me. And the beautiful team combo coming from Myran and Uncivil Ninja.
That back air, gorgeous to take Goblin stock there. That's pretty huge. You know, you kind of have Goblin kind of tanking right now with those up Bs. Peeling off his stocks is going to be really important for Myran and Uncivil Ninja.
And Uncivil Ninja still being on his P's and Q's with the Monado swap, getting out of Ike's combos. And okay, Goblin, we get it. We get it. It can kill. Please stop this. But like Uncivil Ninja, I love how he's so smart of utilizing the Monado's like mid combo. Like we've seen it last game where he swapped from smash to speed. Now this one he went from jump to shield, because knowing, you know, Ike's beautiful up B. It's like, you know, I'm caught in the blender, got to do something about it, and he does it just like that.
That's right.
Right now, we're seeing a little change of pace. Good up B from Uncivil Ninja getting the stock, but looking, again though, it's still not looking too favorable for Uncivil Ninja and Myran, even with the stock lead in Uncivil's name. Do you think like
that was huge?
That was good. That was so good. Wow.
It's exactly what I said now, because like I said, you have Goblin tanking through with these up Bs and using the super armor and peeling off his stocks is going to be huge, and now it's looking a lot more favorable for Myran and Uncivil.
Ignore everything I just said. But dude, like I think that is what Myran and Uncivil Ninja needed, especially with that team synergy like we saw in the first stock. How security with the back air, they need to go in with a game plan. Swinging for the fences, yeah, that is a possibility. That's like out, like freaking Doctor Strange. There's only one timeline where that'll ever work.
Exactly.
Dr. Strange, have you saw that movie?
I have absolutely seen it, and I've seen it multiple times already.
Define multiple.
I've seen it 4 times.
Jesus! Bro.
Yeah.
No spoilers, bro.
I like Marvel.
Yeah, don't worry about that, guys. We got you covered. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Hey, we spoiling that up, though.
Absolutely.
Spoiler, he died.
He's dead.
But already, looking like they're trying to turn the tides a little bit. Uncivil Ninja still holding on to like that little stock lead he's had on the beginning of the game here.
Oh.
And beautiful up smash from Myran, catching Goblin off guard at the ledge. But I think they may not be a character swap.
Oh.
But it looks like Myran tried to repeat history right there with the Pigman off stage, but Uncivil Hobby on Earth just like nah, this is how you do it. That doesn't kill.
Oh,
yeah.
almost.
Oh, wow. Pocketing the Pigman once more, but purple is not going to come into play here. Myran now being the one to battle it out off stage, only hitting 1 balloon in the process.
That'll be it.
Yep, that'll be it. Lightning forward air coming from Myran in securing game 3. And again, this is what I want. This is what I want. I want adaptation. I want the skill check. I want the chemistry to come into play here. And Uncivil and Myran did just that on game 3. And hopefully they stick with that throughout the rest of it, push it to game 5, and potentially steal it away from Hobby and Goblin and take it to Grands.
Absolutely. I mean, this is exciting. This is really, I mean, at first, you had the first 2 games. It looked so commanding from Javi and Goblin, and then you just have a different strategy here, and they were really trying to target, like I was saying earlier, Ike and kind of the tank, the muscle that Ike was on that team. And then once they got rid of Ike, they worked together as a team and tackled Javi together, and that was I feel a very effective strategy for them. Clearly, we got them up a game now, so game 4 now, yeah?
Yeah, we ain't blowing nobody out the water here. Too much hidden potential from all these so talented players, and we're going to see how it's going to all unveil, especially in a game 4 scenario.
Right.
Like yeah, you played doubles like this consistently before. Like, all right, I got like many buddies of mine, like Mammoth and Nin. Hopefully y'all watching. I love you guys. But I play doubles with them, like if not all the time. We just kind of do our own thing, and obviously we know that's not going to be the strategy every time.
Right.
And not to mention that one of them does play DK, and I play Sonic, so like you might want to get out the way. But
oh my
especially
God.
in a synergy like this, I don't even know like how they just start figuring it out mid-match. Like you think you have like the same problem, or like you're just like, man, this is literally child's play here.
Exactly.
Like I was literally team combo with myself.
It's nuts because I mean, we can't see the players all the time, but they don't always talk to each other, but it's almost like they share a mind. Like they know what they're looking for, they know what they're going to do, and that's just that experience, that level of play here between these 2 skill level teams. It's really incredible to see, especially when you play doubles and it's nothing like that. It's like 2 1v1s.
You got like Venom, friggin' they're all one host.
Oh, exactly.
Bro, they're playing the same song. They got like 1 AirPod for each. They're just like
1 AirPod per ear.
And they're playing Venom right now. But yeah, already switching on to FD. Kind of not, again, it's, FD, plain and simple. No platforms to get away on. Just like, all right, cool, we're playing up close and personal. And already we're seeing a 1v1 scenario on both sides. Projectile base and, you know, 2 swords, duking it out.
That's right.
And I already heard freaking One-Winged Angel, the Advent Children version. I was like, oh shoot, somebody's angry.
It's intense. This is serious right now. Also, Ike up B.
Fact, so already the star of the set right
The
now.
star of the set.
I gotta say though, freaking Advent, I think Final Fantasy One-Winged Angel was by far the best addition to the game. Like, it's so good. The guitar string, it's so good. And not to mention, I'm not sure if anybody tried it, but at the start of the game, it's actually in sync with like 3, 2, 1. Especially with the Advent Children and the OG Final Fantasy.
That's awesome.
I love it. It's a good touch.
Oh my goodness. We're throwing a party back here. But anyway. InfinityCON is too lit right now. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's having a good time.
Yes, sir, indeed. And we got to focus on what's going on over here. As
That's right.
The little...
Ooh, the tree.
Oh, the tree.
It's Mother Nature all over again.
Mother Nature is... Oh, wow. She is taking it into her own hands now. Taking all the stocks. And Javi and Goblin already on their run. And Myran and Uncivil are untouched.
It's again, it's that strategy. You know, they're really going for, you know, they're peeling off the stocks nice and easy. They're being a lot more careful with it. And they got the swords on the swords and the projectiles on projectiles. They got slingshots and Pikmin.
Alrighty, though. We're going to have to see how... But again, though, game's not over until the announcer says so. So they can do something really great with the 1 stock that they have. And already, we're seeing it kind of play out. But that's only for percent. No kills are opening up. And Myran already being there, the Greek Goblin at the ground. Oh, okay, and already still getting 2 stocks from the Myran and Uncivil. But now it's really bleak trying to recover, especially a character like Ike. Even though, yeah, the power's still there, we still see the struggle of how it is to get back on stage.
Uncivil Ninja clipping him right before he grabs that ledge. It's going to be pretty huge. Now we got a 2-on-1 situation against Villager.
Already, though. You jamming out, huh?
I'm jamming out. It's funny. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, I don't blame you. I was bobbing my head a little bit, too. But, nice side B's canceling that momentum to not go into the blast one a little bit too early. But, again, 2 purple Pikmin and a lightning. What are you going to do, right? Especially in a situation like that. But already, like I wanted, a Game 5, so this is Christmas in the summer.
Are we going to have a reverse?
Reverse 3-0.
Oh?
In doubles. In winners finals, dog.
Against Goblin and Javi.
And Javi on Earth. Like, wow. Like, that just goes to show of how much potential can be stirred up inside, especially in situations like these, because that is your time to adapt. That is your time to learn, fix your mistakes, talk it out, and then duke it out. And we've already, the Roy is finally here.
He's pulling him out.
Oh, man, he's pulling his Roy out.
I was about to say. He's pulling his Roy out.
He's pulling it out.
It's so good that he's on Moist Esports as well.
Hey, yo.
It's fitting.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Nah, I don't think he's watching a tournament like this, man. My man's like probably like, what tournament? What happened when Light won recently? Like, what was that tournament?
Oh,
I cannot believe I forgot about it. Light literally just won that tournament, but unfortunately, that would be a long forgotten memory in my selective memory brain. But already going to Town and City for the last game of the set. And obviously this was Javi and Goblin's choice, but who do you think was the main, like, the captain of, you know, stage picking? You think it was Goblin, knowing that he has Roy into play, or, you know, Javi's just like kind of being considerate?
Clearly, Javi is just happy to be home. Whoa! I think did he kill Roy by accident there?
I don't know.
I think the tree came up and it hit Roy.
Yeah, I think the tree linger. That's the one thing you really want to keep in mind with most characters. The lingering hitbox can be so detrimental to so much, and I think that's what we saw with the tree. And you know, Goblin kind of got middle of the crossfire there.
You know what though? I think Villagers.
What just
What
happened?
is going on?
Okay, he spiked Goblin and spiked Uncivil, and they both died both ways. So that was, okay, sure, why not?
That was like, you just see one shoot north, one shoot south, and they're dead.
Yeah, that's Olimar. Olimar, yeah. This character makes sense. This game makes sense. It's still in beta, but like, hey, we can deal with it. And right there, getting the double edge with the side B, and again, Goblin on the last stock is really, I wouldn't say it's looking bleak, but again, Javi really needs to keep in mind that his friend is in jeopardy here.
That's right. Javi needs to not only hold the stocks, but help out Goblin when he can. 'Cause right now, Goblin's not looking too good. One stock, 80%. 93%.
And already, we can see that Myran and Uncivil have a game plan on who they can actually take out. Because Myran already, like we saw before, he's dealing so much pressure to Goblin, especially with the Pigmen playing a huge part in that. And it's like, you know, what can Goblin do in a close range combat? In the slingshot, unfortunately, taking Goblin's last stock that will be immediately shared. And this is looking so tight for Javi and Goblin right now.
Okay, getting Uncivil Ninja out there was pretty huge, but I mean, we still have a big percentage deficit, and Myran holding on to 2 stocks, not just 1 as well.
Yeah, but again, though, that one in the, I believe that's the game plan that they need to go for right now. Just get Myran's first stock, so Uncivil just has no chance of trying to share it. But right now, it's looking like it's not even going to happen because he's staying alive for as long as he can. But Myran now taking the fall, it is now 1 stock on both sides. But again, that percent difference is really.
Oof. It's looking like it's gonna be tough for Javi and Goblin right now.
Oh, and Goblin getting the bad end of the stick in this mate, but can Javi pull it off again? We've seen him do it before on game 1, but can he try it once more, repeat history to take it to grand finals? The Smash Monado coming into play, and that will secure it. A reverse 3-0 on Javi and Goblin coming out from Myran and Uncivil Ninja, and they will be moving on to grand finals.
That is no easy feat whatsoever. Huge, a reverse 3-0 on Javi and Goblin of all players. I mean, absolutely nuts, but we did have a stacked talent on the other side as well.